right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. There's been one player who was one of the most popular when it came to the old Cloud9 roster, Mr. ZACHMAZER. He's kind of been out of the news for quite some time, and we know that this roster, after they disbanded, obviously went their own separate ways. Well, ZACHMAZER, my man, he seems to be back and definitely at peak performance. Plenty to dive into and discuss with roster changes, roster mania, and also some new competitive events coming up that I have some more intel and news about as well. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends esports related. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this one. First thing that I wanted to mention here, so I saw this clip coming from competitive Apex yesterday, and it just said Zach is back, and I've heard a lot of people saying, you know, talking about this clip. Well, then I saw Just Apex things over on YouTube give the full clip and all these pro players perspectives. You've got Sweet Dreams, you've got Imperial How, you've got other streamers as well, that, and you know, even your Nick Mercs. All the teams were watching this ALGS scrim. They were watching the end game for this Pro League scrim, that because Pro League is coming up literally within just a couple of weeks from now. And this happened for Mr. ZACHMAZER, and obviously, you know, he's got a lot of, I guess, riding on the, you know, his shoulders and stuff, because he's coming from a powerhouse roster in Cloud9, and people didn't really know where he's going to find up or land out. And so it's good to see that Zach is back in this, and I'm glad to see him making plays like this. But I also saw this and was like, yo, this Seer Catalyst meta has got to go, because this is just so weird. And I'll explain more about that right after this clip. Roll the clip.
But hit that with his charge. Seer ulti also needs to be good here too, because the other teams do have Catalyst walls as well. Good Seer ulti. Good placement. And now they're going to have free shots through the walls, man. This is such an easy win for BBB. If they lose this, bro, I'll eat my toenail clippings. God, this combination's not fair. MPS eliminated.
Phase.
Oh, design. Oh, nice. Good knock. Let's go. Come on, you got to win this shit. For the love of God, please. Nice. 1v1. Cracked him. Oh, he did it. Thank God. Holy.
Actually, just like.
Wait. Oh my god, I actually need to disband immediately. That was denial. That's an immediate disband. I'm calling it right here.
Oh, is it Zach? Oh, Zach
versus denial.
Zach versus denial. Oh
Zach
my
wins.
god. Oh, they threw.
They definitely threw.
That shit, I don't know, it's kind of cracked at playing or not sometimes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll have to show you.
Nice, Seer queuing through his wall. People even play this game. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh. Oh my god, who's this Seer?
Bro.
Who just won?
Bro,
what?
ZACHMAZER.
No way that just happened.
So like I said earlier, it's good to see Zach back. It's good to see Zach, you know, at the forefront and, you know, making the highlights again. And I really hope the best for Zach, because obviously I think after Cloud9, you know, I hadn't really seen much of him as much. And I know he's been doing some other things, and it's good to see him. And hopefully all will continue to succeed. I think Chaotic Much, Designful, and Zach on paper, I mean, it's a very stacked roster. I think they have a lot of potential. We'll see if they can continue to do so. But if you guys could see in that clip, I mean, I really feel like the Seer Catalyst thing, it's like it's not just a good outplay and a good combination, but it's almost just so weird because there's no counter to it really, unless you do it yourself. Like when you're seeing Zach beam people through a wall, they cannot see Zach. They have no idea where he's at, but he literally has an opaque wall that people can't see through. They have no idea where you're at. And not only that, but he has a wall hack meta legend that is just showing exactly where they are. It really does not feel fair at all, but that's neither here nor there. You know, at the end of the day, that's just what everybody's going to run, and the end games are going to get so freaking weird, especially in Pro League. I can't wait to watch it. We always see like all these catalyst walls continuously fly up. We'll see how it all goes down. But I also wanted to make mention of this. So we did have Fallout, one of the ALGS casters that you guys know and love, probably one of the favorites. I told you guys that he introduced this the other day called Apex Rising, a new by the community for the community effort aimed at growing the Apex Legends esport community by providing all deserving players an opportunity to compete, grow, and enjoy Apex esports, but then also doing good for the world and fundraising for charity. Well, I actually had a message that I was allowed to discuss here on a video, because basically they had like an early access press event or something. You get early, information, but you're not allowed to talk about it. So I got not information to talk about, but basically something that someone got information said that I'm approved to discuss here. So this is all it said. Hey Jay, I just wanted to add to the discussion about Fallout's new Apex League and other things regarding that. Now I can't share anything in like specific, obviously, but I was in a meeting about the Apex Rising and other stuff that I can't talk about. However, let's just say that I'm excited for the future of the amateur Apex competitive scene. So if you guys are in the amateur scene, you're probably going to love this. It seems like the future looks bright, and people who are wanting to get into comp but don't know where to start are going to want to keep an eye on his Twitter. You are allowed to share this in a video, by the way. So look, all you amateur Apex players out there wanting to get your hands dirty in the scene, this looks like it's going to be a perfect opportunity. Can't wait to see more about that. I think maybe they're going to have some stuff come out tomorrow. He mentioned something about Friday, so I'll have to wait and see. But also wanted to mention, speaking of like amateur scene, actually this is more of like semi-pro scene right here, but Split 2 Challenger Circuit registration is now open. You have until March 22nd, 3 p.m. Eastern to sign up for that as well. The tournaments will be taking place on March 25th through the 27th. Start your own path to ALGS Championship today. Also wanted to mention here, I don't know why I've never mentioned this on the ALGS channel, but I'm also on my JMeyels channel hosting a $1,000 Apex Legends Battle Royale tournament. Signups are already open in my Discord and all of that stuff, and like all the official information and like the dates and all of that. Just go watch my recent JMeyels video. It's kind of all over there and in my announcements as well in that Discord. So just realize that this is all about competitive channel, and I didn't even mention the tournament that I'm running as well. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to go check it out. Also, lastly, just want to mention some roster mania here. So Fallout did say sources, one of the most exciting EU teams to watch and fan favorites, Element 6 GG, will be playing with Graceful FPS. You guys probably know Graceful on the old EU Congarna team as well. Graceful is obviously absolutely cracked. Talented mouse and keyboard IGL from IG and former KNG as well. Also can confirm that K Sweeney, a Kraber play of the tourney in London, is switching to controller, joining Slayers. We knew it was coming. A lot of teams are going to keep doing this. Switch over to controller. So we've got a talented mouse and keyboard IGL and Graceful, 2 controller players in Kiswini and Slayers, and then huge changes for the powerhouse EMEA team that has been known to run Revtane, Lifeline, and even Mirage. Some crazy compositions that we've seen them run, and that makes them an instant favorite to watch. I'm curious how the IGLing dynamic will work by Grace and K Sweeney. Very interesting situation in my opinion, as historically K Sweeney and Slayers have played with Fragger controller thirds like Smeggy and some others as well. However, Grace brings a completely different value to this team with the ability to micro IGL, while K Sweeney macro IGLs. I can't wait for Pro League. It's going to be insane to see. I think it's also insane just to see that we are actually watching more pros switch from mouse and keyboard over to controller, because they feel like it is a necessity in order to win. I'm interested to see what you guys think about all of the topics in today's video down in the comment section below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends esports related. And until the next time, I'll see you later, Gators.